It's time for more Stevifer. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be so pissed off. I'm going to see a bunch of these things soon, and people are going to be like, oh my god, I was the first. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No better. Share. Sorry, I'm back. I got to share one more time real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Back again. Do-do-do, are the one. Not much, not much. Another wonderful day in the neighborhood. Another wonderful day in the neighborhood. No, nothing much. Just getting this done. And also, Crystal and I were talking about this. I'm adding. So I got to add a Lucifer like white streak in his hair on top of everything. So, but yeah, I wish more people would come to this. But again, this is one of those ones that it's either going to be really good or nobody's going to care about it until like 28 million other people do this online. That's the thing. Like I said before yesterday, I got to get people sharing my stuff more. That metric is low balled. What up? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, everybody? There's like 20 of you in here. We're doing a mashup today of Steve Harrington from Tales of 1985 and Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel. So if you guys like that, give me a like. If you don't, hi. Anyway, hi. How are you guys doing? Everybody just dipped out when I talked to him. Hi. And then everybody's like, nope. Nope, we're not. We don't like that guy. Stop him. Don't talk to him. Shh, he's weird. So what's up, everybody? How's your guys' Wednesday going? I started watching the new Stranger Things last night, and from what I did see of it before I passed out and fell asleep, it was interesting. The pumpkin monster was pretty interesting. Although the monster that the big monster from the pumpkin monsters was meh. And the other complaint that I have with the show so far was it's very, very very predictable. The show is very, very predictable. Let's do it that color. Yeah, I think the show is very predictable. That's a big complaint that I have for the show. I will say it's very, very predictable so far. And like way more predictable than season 5 was. Yes, please keep liking. Chat, talk, say hello. Uh do you guys like Hazbin Hotel? Are you fans of the new Stranger Things so far? Have you watched the new Stranger Things so far? Am I going to stop messing up this duck before I finish it? All these questions and more will be answered later, but maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. I'd hope so. We'll see. Although, yeah, let's do it that way. I want to do it this way. Although I do think I'm going to start changing something on the pinned comments thing. Make it a little bit more hard. Crystal and I were talking about that last night, changing it to like maybe the timestamp of when I tell somebody, like you guys got to check the timestamp of the live to see when I said how many markers or whatever was in this painting or that painting. But yeah, I don't know. That's just an idea that we're spitballing. Spitballing. Trying to just keep things, figure out things to keep it interesting. I've got to start working on some horror stuff soon, though, for the conventions we got that we're actually setting up at. I don't want to do a whole bunch of horror stuff, but, because scary, woo. But, gonna have to do some soon. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like horror stuff anyway, so I just got to figure out what horror stuff I want to paint. So, yeah. How's everybody's Wednesday, Thursday, wherever you are in the time zones that you live in? Again, you guys are Hazbin Hotel fans or never watched it? Or do you like Stranger Things? Do you hate Stranger Things? Have you watched the new cartoon show that's out on Netflix right now? Off the subject of everything, have you watched American Gladiators? If you have that as an option. I don't know. Anything. Chat, peoples. Oh, nice. It almost never rains here, so when it does, it's creepy. I miss rain a lot. I want the Alistair cup that says duck season, and I want the Lucifer cup that says deer season. I know I'm an Alistair fanboy, but I think that shit's funny. And again, it's goofy looking right now, but it will be better. I'm just blocking out stuff. I think we're gonna do this actually. Yeah, because that's stupid looking right the way it was. That's what I gotta find. I gotta find a coffee mug that I want for me, by the way. Because right now I've just been using Crystal's coffee mugs, and which that's fine. But I just want a Keith coffee cup. I haven't been looking either, so uh, there's that as well. So, although I did want to look at the convention, but we didn't see anything with like coffee cup stuff. Saw a couple like coaster place or people who had like coasters and stuff, but yeah, those are all good too. I have to agree. The problem is I don't want to buy merchandise. I just want to I don't want to buy the that kind of stuff either. But I want some of it, but I don't want to buy it. If that makes sense. Like, do I own any mangas? No. Or have I done any originals? No. But I don't own any either. I used to have some, but I don't have anything now since I moved out here. I've never tried to buy anything else. Although I'm thinking about, Crystal and I are thinking about getting the Berserk books and reading them. I'd like to read all of the books, not just not know what the storyline is, but actually read the books. So yeah. But as like far as like, have I ever done a manga? No. Or a comic? No. Or do I have any right now? No. What up, Yuri? Heart Soul? How you doing? Yui Heart Soul. I'm just gonna say Soul. How are you? I'm good. What's up, cats? How's it going? I gotta let that dry a little bit before I mess with it some more. Or else I'm gonna smear brown paint all over everything. Will you leave them poor kittens alone? They go in that box to hide from you, Ziggy. They do. I know you can't hear me, and I talk to you all the time like you can't. Come on, there you go. Hey, at least you slept some. I appreciate that. I'm happy for you, cats, for sleeping. So, like I said, I'm good. Just had a cool. Well, we had a cool mashup idea yesterday for this in the chat, and so here we are doing it today. Mm. Oh, crap. All right, Ziggy, you gotta lay down. This damn dog. He's sitting behind me right now. So, yeah. Stay. be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. I don't know. May need to fill this up again. Oh, my brain is not braining today. Again. Middle of the week weirdness, I guess. So, what am I doing? I'm trying to figure out what I need to do right offhand. Or next, anyway. I gotta start with shadowings. I have dyed my hair before. Back when I cosplayed Daryl, I dyed it the blackish color, dark brown before. And then after I got out of high school, I dyed my hair black with green highlights. And yeah, I did that shit. That was fun. Got a lot of weird looks for that one when I was uh, out of high school. People in Alabama didn't appreciate that shit at the time. So yeah, I have dyed it. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna dye my hair again. And that is awesome, cats. Yeah, I've dyed it a few times and stuff. Uh, they're all on my Instagram. All that stuff is on my Instagram and or Facebook. Um, cosplays pics specifically are all there, so they're harder to find on my Facebook than they are, but they're on Instagram for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Fuck. Fuck. This might be too dark. I don't know yet. No, I'll be alright. Not the black and green, no. I don't know where those pictures are. They might be on my actual Facebook page, somewhere way back down in the middle of nowhere. um, maybe. Yeah, maybe. So that was many moons ago. Hell, that was the high school time frame was in 2003. Yeah, that was in 2003, Mika, is when I had black and green hair. So there are digital camera photos of that incident, but I have them somewhere on Facebook, but yeah. That atrocity is in the past where it should be. But yeah, the Daryl cosplay stuff is in it's on. It's all on. That's all on Instagram for sure. Yeah, that's all on Instagram for sure. Walker Stalker time frame is what you should look for if you want to find any of that stuff on Instagram. Anyway, is the Walker Stalker stuff specifically. There's actually a picture on the Instagram of my face next to Daryl or Norman Reedus's face to show the comparison of how much the two of us looked alike at the time, which is a crazy amount, by the way. Yeah, it's like a crazy amount how much my face and his face looked alike at the time. And then when I did Delson Rowe and I did Spike and I had blue hair. Spike Spiegel from fucking Cowboy Bebop. I had bluish green hair, I think it was, maybe. I don't remember. That's also on there somewhere. Because that was the birth of Professional Keith, where I wore a vest and a tie to places. It was after that. So. Professional Keith. Mwahaha. No, never read because I'm kind of redheaded as it is. So, no, not really. I always wanted darker hair. I've always had light hair, and I've always wanted darker hair, mostly. So, it's something that I don't have naturally. Right now, he kind of looks like a mashup of Johnny Depp's character from the Pie movie, Sweeney Todd. He's kind of looking like Sweeney Todd a little bit right now. Yeah, right now he's starting to look a little like Sweeney Todd, and I'm not opposed to it, but he's kind of looking like Sweeney Todd to me right now, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. Yeah, no, never read. Black and Green when I was in high school. I black a couple times when I was in high school because I wanted to rebel or whatever. And then yeah, no, not so much. No, never read red. Never full gingery. I've done the spray in red hair color dye shit, but like, meh, that's about it. I'll do it. I don't know what. I don't know how people are as much in like your neck of the woods or whatever. That's bad. I don't like that now. Now that I'm looking at it. Neck of the world. But like, do it. You only fucking live once. Enjoy it. Enjoy your life. Dye your hair, you know. Just don't get in trouble for anything kind of shit. Don't fuck up your job or your school kind of stuff. Let's have to drive first. Yeah, I've never really wanted to do it. What up, Momo? How you doing? Yeah, I've never want. Nope. And then now I've got a lot of like gray in my hair, white and gray in my hair, and I still don't want to dye it or anything. So, you know, I'm good. I'm good. What do you mean? Why the change in hair? My hair turning gray? Age? Genetics? I don't know. Stress? Luck of the draw? Um, I don't know. Because it's Tuesday in the world of hair, and I don't know. I have hair still, so I don't give a shit about much else. I'm not bald like my dad was. I did what? Oh, this part. Because Lucifer has the white piece in his hair. Ah, yeah. Yeah, we're doing this because of that. Yeah. This part is because of this in Lucifer's hair. Smudgy, smudgy, smudgy. Finger paints, finger paints, finger paint fun. Yay, 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 finger paint fun. What up, Cosmic? How you doing? Yes, over here to fix something that was not. I didn't like the way how big his head looked. He looks what? Bad? Save your comments for later when they're done. When it's done. Okay, so what are we talking about? I'm confused. This was to cover up where I didn't like how far I brought over his hair outside over here. This is like comb over side, like his hair flowing in the wind, and this is like the backside of it. So I had it coming down all the way over here, and I added the blue back to kill off the thing. His hair looks half bold right now. I'm confused. I don't know what. Just trust the process. I'm building. I'm building. It's not done yet. Trust the process, childrens. It will either make sense or it'll be horrible. And by the time it's one or the other, yay. And if it's horrible, oh well. Yeah, it's part of the process. I'm fixing it as I'm doing it. It's adding the layers of the hair that I want right now. But this part right here, it was too weird. And the centerpiece is supposed to be this way because it's going to be like the Lucifer hair, side of the hair in his hair. That stare will give you nightmares. Well, Marlowe the snail, Lucifer. This is Stevifer, Herring Star. Anyway, right now, I know it doesn't look right, but give it time. I'm working it. As much as you guys have watched me paint now, though. I will deal bracelets with you for sure. Are you the one that gave me the poison bracelet? Because I didn't get that girl's name. But yes, also your husband. And welcome back. You feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's well. I'm glad you're feeling better too, and I'll see you later, Mika. Have a good one. That's awesome. That is awesome. So the reason that I'm doing this today, for everybody that might be like, "What in the fuck is he painting, and why is he painting that?" is the voice actor for Lucifer, and the voice actor is the same voice actor for Steve Harrington in the TV show uh, Tales from 1985. That is awesome. That is good, Teeth. That is good news. Sounds like some kind of stomach bug or food poisoning, maybe. Hi, Mild Vasquez. Mild, how you doing? Okay. Why is everybody scared? That bad? Do I need to stop? Do I need to stop doing what I'm doing and just stop bastardizing Steve and Lucifer as one person? Um, what? You guys? Is it that bad? Welcome back, Ember. How you doing? Why is everybody so scared? Yeah, I don't get it. Like, the fuck? I would eat a bowl of soup. I'd just eat some soup, man. If I was you, I'd eat some soup. Just try some soup first. Just cause, you never know how like a solid food will sit on you until you let it. That's not the right size or color. Uh, I don't know. Ooh, chicken broth. Yeah. We're gonna have chicken today, so what do I want? Do 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 do. I don't know. Gotta fix that. Yeah, let's fix that. Yeah, stomach infections, no joke either. Never had a stomach infection. Just had like food poisoning and a really bad stomach bug. But not at the same time. Just had one, then had the other. Food poisoning was my least favorite though, because that was just like a violent, yeah, no bad, like exorcism style shit. And then like, yeah. Yeah. Needles are needles, yeah. Oh, I can imagine that. Definitely imagine that. I've never been that sick. Or not like I've not slept and hallucinated, but I've not like been that sick where I'm like seeing shit. Luckily, most I've ever done was like I stayed up for a long fucking period of time when I was in high school, and that was stupid on my part. And in my story, there was no drugs other than caffeine from Coca-Cola and shit that I drank. I just was up for a long fucking period of time. Uh, Good. Sleep is probably the best thing you can get anyway, and from any of that kind of stuff. Rest is rest. I did not. I don't know, Cats, what you said, so. I don't know what to do there for his mouth. We're just gonna do it dark, I guess. No, that's not right. I can imagine that being horrifying, for real. All right, this is not like I've never. Have you ever dreamed about something that is so great? You woke up just yeah, a few times. But I also don't remember my dreams most of the time, so there's that. No, I saw something on Facebook one time. It was one of the memes. It said something about how you lose weight on LSD is because you can't fight the dragon in the kitchen. I can't get to the refrigerator, man. I can't fight the dragon. Okay. And it's always a cat with like big eyes that has that on that meme that I've seen. Well, they're just dreams, though, cats. You got to realize at some point in time that your dreams are dreams, and it all what your dreams boil down to are your daily events or your daily life, and your brain deleting and sorting information. So that's what your dreams are. Right. At night dreams, anyway. I'm not talking about like your hopes and dreams kind of shit, but like like in that situation. Even your nightmares are just weird shit that you saw throughout the day, or your brain decided a weird thing to remind you about, like, oh yeah, man, you remember that fucking monster you saw in the movie? We're we're gonna replay that memory tonight in your sleep. Ah! And your brain's like, enjoy, have fun with that. Yay. Why would you watch that? Being scammed by your brain in your sleep, scammed in your that I'll agree with that, Cats. That sounds legit to me. Your brain scamming you. It's not a bad way to look at it either. Like, what did you learn today? Well, my brain fucking lied to me. But your brain does that to you all the time if you think about it. So, at least in my case, in my brain lies to me all the damn time. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, don't watch that shit. What are you doing, Ziggy? You happy? You happy, puppy? You look like a happy puppy. You a big goofy dog. All right, we're about to start black. I got one more thing to do here first. I think that's stress, Cats, in your case. I think you just have some stress about sleeping or anxiety about it or something like that. Or with like the testing and stuff that you had to, go through recently and all that kind of stuff. That kind of will leave a toll on you for sure. Especially in how you look at things in life or even in your sleep. But then again, I don't know much about much of anything, so don't, again, not expert opinion. I just know that I don't honestly remember most of my dreams like at all. So that's been that way most of my entire life, actually. And then the ones that I did remember were always like scary. I always remember my like nightmares. Kind of because they were cool. Like some of my nightmares were neat, man. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I had a nightmare one time it was a reoccurring one that I was trapped on a train with a werewolf, and the only thing we had to fight the werewolf was the silverware on the fancy car train. What a day. That's that bad, Crystal. Yeah. I had a dream where it was a reoccurring nightmare where I had to fight a werewolf on a train, and we could only fight it with like the fancy silverware that was in the fancy car. I had that dream for years or for weeks one time, and I'll tell you what, that was a weird one. And then it was different friends of mine from that time frame that were on the train with me every time. And it was always a different group of friends or a different group of people. Is it because of what we were talking about yesterday happening? Because somebody didn't want to listen? Yippers. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Medium fighting thing? Mm-hmm. The train fighting werewolves on a train? Speaking of which, I've got to watch Rengoku's video when I get a chance, Crystal. We got to watch that one. They made what they thought the aftermath of finding out my dad lied to me about the glasses not working. So, yeah, Katz has been multitasking today instead of finishing one thing. So, Katz is on a bit of a struggle bus, it seems like, today for her focuses. Oh, great. Well, you called it yesterday. Oh, I need to have. Okay. Ducks are harder than they should be for me to draw. I can do all of this, and then I'm like, duck. Quack, 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 quack. Ducky, rubber ducky, you're the one. I think, Crystal, I am vastly ahead of my time on this duck, or on this idea. By the way, Yeah, way ahead of them. This has been a little bit of a lack of a stream. People are coming to it today, or they come and they leave because I don't know what the hell what's going on. So maybe the concept is a little out there. Too far or too soon, too soon? Yeah. Oh well. Seems to be a story of a story for me to be like this. I don't fucking care. I like this. This is neat looking. So far, this is really funny. Nobody else gets it, whatever. Oh yeah. What am I looking at? There. Yeah, that's what I needed. What up, Grim Reaper? How you doing? What's up today? What do you think so far? And do you understand the concept of what I'm doing? Just as in the mashup idea of it, I guess. I am drawing Steve Harrington mixed with Lucifer Morningstar from Hazbin Hotel and Tales of 1985 because Jeremy Jordan does the voice acting for both the characters. So I thought it'd be neat to do a mashup of the two like this. So it's Lucifer and Steve, or Stevifer Harrington, or Herringstar, or Mornington. Stevifer Mornington, or Stevifer Herringstar. Sebastian! Ta-da! What do you think so far? I mean, thanks to you and Crystal, what do you think so far? For everybody in the chat, thank Sebastian and Crystal for this mashup idea, by the way. I was hoping you'd come today, Sebastian, to be honest, so you could see this monstrosity that I've been making this today. And since you and Crystal suggested it yesterday, it's been in my head, so thank you. Yeah, thank you, because this is, like I said, this is your guys' fault, 100%, and in the best way possible. So Sebastian and Crystal yesterday, while I was in the live doing Bakuga, my upgrade on him, we were talking about, I don't know how we got on the subject right offhand, but this came up, and both Sebastian and Crystal at the same time were like, mash up Steve and fucking Lucifer. So here we are, mashing up Steve and Lucifer today. And this beat out the other one that Crystal gave me the other day as a suggestion, which is a good one too, but this one won. And by the way, I have not yet seen anybody doing this. So I may or may not be the first person to be doing this. And if I am, I would really like you guys to help share it so that people will be like, oh my God, it's so special. Yes. Oh my God. I don't know why I sounded like Tom Segura right there, but whatever. Oh my God, so good. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so please share this. Share this live. Share this shit. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Share it on. Send it to your mom. I don't care. Tell your mom I said hey. Send it to a cat. You're not cats. Cat. I'm calling Sebastian. I'm calling him Stevifer Herringstar. Or yeah, Stevifer still, or Stevifer Mornington. Yeah, Stevifer Mornington. or Stevifer Herringstar. Uh, that's well. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the little ducks. Cats, go to sleep. I know it is like what time it is there? 12 hours, so it's a.m. It's 5 a.m. there, isn't it? It's 5 in the morning, and you've been up all day again, haven't you? Or all night again, haven't you? Yeah, da, da, da. Yep. Okay. All right. I have seen House. Yes. What up, My Hero Academia or My Hero? Yeah, no problem, Cosmic. But I am confused. Let me ask one dumb question before I continue on there. Well, welcome back, Cosmic. He, him, which is fine, but Haru calls you mommy. So, no judgment, just curious. Okay, whatever. That works. No more questions. Just curiosity was there, so I had to ask. And mostly, and this goes for everybody else too, by the way. If I call you he or she, and if that is not the right terminology, I apologize. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But if I call you dude, everybody's dude. Um, that's all. So you get them. You let them know. Uh, Oh, do you want to see the finished? It finished? Did you see it finished? 3:37. I got to finish this, or I'm going to not finish this. Yeah. This was so cool. I'm so happy I upgraded him. What? Are you okay, Ziggy? Okay. Yeah, I'm so happy I upgraded him. So happy, happy, happy for meeting Lonnie. Oh, yesterday or Sunday. Thank you. I tried to make it as good as I could get it. So, really, Ziggy, really, you don't say. What are you ziggying about over there, Ziggy? Can you guys hear Ziggy in the background making the howly weird noises? Uh, Lots of smiley faces. Hello. Hey, well, welcome. Welcome. I've got to watch the video you made, Rengoku, so I still have yet to watch it, but I'm going to watch it. Nice cats. Yes, but I'm going to watch it. I just have yet to watch it. I have not had a chance to sit down and like do it yet, Rengoku. So I'm not avoiding it. I just have not watched it yet. Dark, 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 dark. Will you stop whining back there, Ziggy? You're fine. Nice. I can imagine you pricked yourself with a needle. Well, practice. Just lots and lots of practice. All right, cats. I think Cats is trying to challenge me for paintings this year. By the way, my goal for the year is to do 250 paintings this year. 250. So I think I'm a little crazy for that decision, but I think I can do it. Dog, you've got to chill the fuck out moving around like that, or else you can't sit up here anymore. You know what? This is all gonna be black now. But My Hero Academia, I would love to see yours. How do you register drawings again? What do you mean register? I know. Hmm. That's I don't know. I don't know what to say about your hand turning gray. You have some like blood circulation problems or something like that? My hand hurts when I draw my right hand because I did something that last like a year and a half ago where I think I tore some stuff in my hand and it's been messed up since. So that's a lot of fun. Hello, kind of commercial. I don't know, Cats. You're pretty prolific at drawing. That's why I have this, is to help me for that. Or help me not do that. Yeah, Cats, you're pretty prolific at drawing. So, I mean, I don't know. And I think you sleep less than I do, so which is saying something. But also, that is, I don't want to challenge you. So, don't think that. Actually, let's do it this way. Uh, oh, I don't know on that one. Yeah, I don't know on that one. So. Oh my God, Ziggy, dude, chill. He's back here behind me, just whining away because I don't know why, honestly, because he's Ziggy and. Autocorrect is the devil. It's the best, worst invention we've came up with as a society of humans, I think, because of how bad it actually messes up what you're actually trying to say sometimes. Or in my case, you have no idea how to spell something and you're like, I'll just fuck it up until the autocorrect gets it right. And then autocorrect is like, no, you're an idiot. I don't know what you're trying to say, man. And I know that's my something that I've dealt with autocorrect. Cause like I'm like, how the fuck do you spell this? Man, oh crap. Good example of autocorrect being real bad is Mika's not in here right now, but he won't mind if I tell the story. So he came into the chat room one day and was talking to me about, or come to the live, and was talking about how he was trying to say he sucked at something, but he said I sucked at it. He's like, man, you suck at this. And I was like, I started laughing because I was like, I know what he meant, autocorrect and everything. But yeah, he was like, you suck at that though. And fucking autocorrect got him. I can imagine. I forgot this poor little duck up here, guys. He's all up here by himself, and they're like, no, I ain't got no black marks on me, man. Give me some black marks. Make me real like the rest of the ducks. Yay, I'm gonna be a real duck too. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Ducky. Rubber ducky. Ducky is, yeah. Stop whatever you're doing back there, Ziggy. Let's add that cell shade look to it. Yay! Rubber ducky, 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 rubber ducky, ducky, duck. Sorry, I'm gonna stop that now. Sorry, everybody. I'm special today. I'm weird. I don't know, man. My brain's been all over the place this morning. Come on, White. Do what I need you to do. Oh, no. Crap. Every time I play around with some shit, I fuck it up like this. Leave shit alone, Keith. Leave it alone. Hey, thank you. Did you see the end, right, of Bakuga? Hey. Right? Bakuga. I am stupidly happy with that one. So yeah, like in Steve Steve the hair Harrington. I'm gonna have to throw this damn white pen away, and I don't want to. That's not cool. Maybe let me try the other one real quick, because maybe that one's better. I don't know yet. Yeah, we'll try. Why did it do that? Oh, god damn it. See, this is what happens when you rush. God damn it. I hate that stuff when this happens. All right, now we go. Now, salutations and good greetings, sir. How are you? My good friend Alistair the Radio Demon. It's your arch nemesis here, Lucifer, on this. Yes, that's the right color. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. So Steve Harrington and Lucifer's voice actor for the shows, Alistair, are the same person. So I'm doing a mashup of Steve Harrington and Lucifer Morningstar because the voice actors are the same person. And I thought it was funny. And so did Sebastian and Crystal when they suggested the idea yesterday in my chat or my stream. So yeah, here we are. I gotta stop though here in a second because I gotta go pick up Crystal. Shit. Where's that color? There we go. Crystal, I will. I will tell her you said hello. Really? Yay! I'm about done with him, so. I will absolutely tell Crystal, though, you said hi. She likes knowing that you guys think of her, too, so. Let's do green. By the way. Yeah, it means a lot to her, guys, too, that you guys like and think of her when you guys tell me stuff or talk to me and stuff. That you're thinking of her as well. Because it's not just my community, it's Crystal's community as well. At least for now, anyway, until she gets her community built up soon. Which, by the way, she can go live soon. Thanks to you guys. She'll be able to go live on her Nifty Jeep Adventures channel. So thank you guys for helping us get that achievement unlocked. She hit her 50 this weekend, I think. If I remember correctly, Crazy Girly was her 50th. Or at least the one that shows up as her 50, or like shows up the last one that subscribed. So I think what we'll do is go live when me and Crystal go out together and do stuff. Cats. Not cats, my cats. The actual physical kittens in my house are being psychos right now. Yeah, maybe when Crystal and I go out and do stuff, we'll live stream together. Maybe we'll go to First Friday this weekend or something like that. I don't know. Or go do something else weird around Vegas. We have two, and they're brothers, and sometimes they beat the shit out of each other because it's, beat the shit out of each other o'clock. And and then and it's always different. Like, I don't know which one decides today that they're going to be the asshole, but they swap up. Buddy and Sonny swap up on who's going to be the asshole that day. Sometimes Sonny goes for a while and he's the asshole, and then sometimes it's Buddy. Buddy's like, you know what? I'm going to be the asshole first. So, yeah. And according to Buddy and Sonny, Ziggy is always the asshole. So, Buddy's always, or Sonny, or Ziggy is always guilty according to the cats. It's always Sonny or Ziggy's fault. Yeah, they're bad about that kind of stuff too. Our guys are bad about that stuff too. So, damn it! Every time I almost finish this, man, I see something and then I keep touching and messing up. God damn it, man! Come on, just let me be done. I want to be done. That needs to go away. So that one doesn't count as a mock-up anymore. Okay. I don't know what that sound was, but it was not good. It was cats, not cats, but my cats that were running around doing something. So there's no telling what they might have knocked over. And I'm sorry, Goku, that your teacher was stressing you out. It's kind of their job, I think, sometimes. What is the deal with you two cats? Kittens, kitty kittens. There's nobody in this house that's furry happy right now. You all are having issues. Ziggy's behind me whining. The cats are fighting each other. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what do we think, guys? Oh, that's another color. Yes. Man, I've got to clean this desk up. Shit. Damn it. Yes, I'll stop saying the cats. I'll say the kittens. I gotta look at how to spell that real quick. Hold on. For 70 76th. Yeah, they're fighting back there and meowing and doing all the weird cat shit that they want to do and be the annoying kitties they are. Nope. Too high. Anyway, Steve is done, and I have shit to go. I have to go because I'm running late. So, anyway, guys, I will let you know who wins the guessing contest on the live. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, guys, see you later. Like, subscribe, share. Please share. Share. I need more people sharing. So, anyway, guys, see you later. Have a good one. Bye.